Hey class, welcome to your first week of online learning. I'm using the classroom for as long as I can. I've got until Wednesday, so you might see me here again. First thing I want to start off doing is wishing happy birthday to Jax and Zach. Jax's birthday was the 15th, and we weren't able he was going to celebrate his birthday after break, but here we are, Jax. So if you get a chance, sing happy birthday to Zach, even in spirit. Zach and Jax. And Zach had his birthday on the 21st while we were over a break, while he was in Hawaii, the lucky dog. So sing happy birthday to Jax and Zach. We'll celebrate with them in spirit. Happy birthday, guys. First thing I want to start off with is online learning is going to be a weird thing. And it's going to be a part of education in a lot of ways, especially if you do go on to college after high school. It's going to be a part of your classes. So this is a really good chance for you to understand that this is a really good way for you to learn, or if you really need that in-person learning. With that, there's going to be a lot of videos, a lot of things that you're going to need to be watching and doing, and all of it's going to be submitted online through Google Docs, all those things. So everything needs to be shared almost immediately. Just get in the habit of sharing everything with me immediately or on Google Classroom so that we are able to see what you're doing. I can give feedback and let you know that you're doing the work that you're doing at home. So just be looking for how to submit things and what I'm looking for and what you're going to be doing. If I don't see stuff, I'm going to be kind of reaching out to you on your email or your parents' email to see just what's going on. This isn't meant to be earth-shattering, but I think it can be a really fruitful experience for you all. This is a really unique time where you can really see what you do on your own with no one really pushing you, no one in the classroom prompting you, no friends around you. It's a great chance to see what you can do as a learner on your own, which is going to be really, really cool. So do the effort and thinking that I know you're capable of. I have the same expectations for y'all and all the work that you do and all the thinking that you submit that I would normally have in the classroom. So make sure that you're submitting things to that quality when you do. That especially goes for readers' notebooks. They're going to be all online through Google Classroom and through a Google Doc that you're going to just keep running and working with me, as well as a reading log that's going to be online. So make sure that you're doing that. And make sure that you're putting in the effort that you would normally do in your journals, maybe even more so for a lot of us, that we can continue to put in that thinking, because it's going to be a lot of your own and not without a lot of prompting from me. So just make sure you're doing that and sharing those things with your parents and talking about those things. Every day we're going to have some reading, math, and writing. I am thinking about doing some content on Friday, thinking about some science, and I have some ways of maybe doing some online labs or maybe some home labs and maybe some video labs through me that we can work with. So just be watching for that. Reading, expect about 35 to 45 minutes a day. That's what you're going to have today, with a response at the end of the day and your reading log. So make sure that you're thinking about that and doing that. Math, a lot of on Khan Academy, a lot of on Vision. Some things might just be responses to things, giving you some problems to think about and then responding to it on Google Docs as well, or Google Classroom. And that's just something to keep track of that you're going to need to be submitting. Writing, I'm going to be mixing in some choice writing as well as some research for a feature article on a Revolutionary War battle that I want us to be working on. And we'll be kind of doing some work on that. Expect that kind of later on, but we might be doing some researching with some online matrices that I want us to be working on. Today, I'm just going to give you some time to free write, but I want you to share it with me so that we can see it. As far as reading guidance goes, books, anything you want. I don't care what you're reading. This is a really interesting time, and I think a lot of you are finding out this is a really unprecedented time. You are living in history. This is a time where you can look back at moments and say, this is a moment that will change the world, and it'll change my world. It's probably going to shift public policy for healthcare, wages, security and jobs. A lot of the government programs are going to be created from this event. I'm pulling schema from 9/11 when I had a history teacher telling me, your world has changed forever. Guys, I'm telling you, your world is going to be different after this. It is monumental. It's never been done. So you're going to be seeing a lot of news resources accessing a lot of past schema on a lot of past pandemics, like the Spanish flu, which was really just H1N1 that came back in 2009. You're going to be seeing things like the bubonic plague from the medieval ages that killed about half the world population. That was a nasty one. This isn't on that level. I think you'll see that, but it's pretty crazy. You're going to see things with avian flu. You're going to see things with SARS and MERS and on and on and on and on. One thing I want to caution you. I want you researching these things. I think this is a great thing to be thinking about and working through and finding information on. There is a lot of information out there. I would say 90% of it is awful. It is sensational, and it is built on selling subscriptions to what the information they're going and getting ads. So I want you guys to be discerning on a couple things. Usually some things that I think about when I'm looking at information. I always think about who profits from this information. If a website or a newspaper or a magazine or a book or whoever, if they're making money on the information that they're giving, often you can understand that information has some sort of bias with it, whether or not it's creating an emotional resonance for you or a urgency that may or may not be true or false. It's good to be discerning that. Why might they be saying what they're saying, and what source material can we compare it to with our schema to know if it's true. One thing that I know you can always compare any information back that you see on this is the Center for Disease Control, or the CDC. Their website is extremely accurate. They have no profiting basis by it. They are purely a public service in order to help keep us as healthy as possible. So their information is really difficult to look at, but it is the most accurate information. News resources that would be best, things like newspapers, New York Times, Washington Post, Denver Post, all those things are probably your next best because they have some journalism ethics where they can't just give you false news. Off that, if you're reading stuff, things that become really crazy that people take as fact, Facebook posts, yeah, don't go there. If it's not cited to an actual resource, you can't verify that it's true. And I think there's right now a lot of healthcare workers who are giving their own personal experiences, which are accurate, but at the same time may or may not be completely informed. And I'm finding that myself. And I've been getting cautioned by that from doctors and nurses and nurse practitioners, PAs, whoever, anyone you can talk about that are saying, hey, go back to the CDC. So just be wary of that. Be cautious of that. Understand what is being given and who's giving it. It's like anything else as researchers. So I just want to caution you all on that. If you have questions, talk to your parents. They know this information. They're trying to find out just as much as you guys are, if not more. And so they probably have some good resources. If you really want resources and you want to ask me, I have some that I think might be good too. So let me know if you want some help with finding some of those resources to read. Again, this can be a really great time for you to understand how you learn. It might be really frustrating for you. And if that's the case, please email me. I'd be happy to help you all in any way I can. I'm happy to set up Zoom conference calls with people, even small groups to work on things or just to chat about what you're thinking about, what you're doing if you need help. I'm happy to post videos. I'm going to be posting I have a few lessons that I want to post videos on. I think will be interesting. But if you have a request for something or even just a review, if you're like, hey, I just really need help with my fractions, can you just post a review on how to do that? I'll either send a video that I think would help or I'll make another video. I have time. I want to do it. You might just see a baby in the background. I'm here for you all. I still am. I didn't just disappear just like you just didn't just disappear from me. So reach out. You can just say hi. I want to hear from you. If you want to send pictures of what you're doing, what you're seeing, please do. I love to see what you guys are up to. In fact, I might make that a requirement in some cases that I want to see what you guys are up to. So just be looking for things and trying to let's try to connect as much as we can because I'm still your teacher and I want to be here for you all. As far as that goes, also if you need books, I want to make sure I put this too. I have till Wednesday, so if there's a book in the classroom that you all need, let me know. I can snag it for you. We can figure out a way to get it to you. The library is closed right now, but they do have their e-reading up. So talk to your parents, or if you need help with that, let me know too. Or if they need help with that, let me know. And we set up because you can get anything on ebooks, and I'll send out a couple other resources for that. As far as it goes, that's about it. That's all I have for you today. There's some assignments posted. Take a look at them. It's going to be pretty low key for the next few days while we get used to things and get used to signing in to Google Classroom and all that stuff. There's some instructions for that to help you. Your parents have it too. So let me know if you need anything. Please email. Don't just not do things or just not know. Email me, send a message on Google Classroom, send smoke signals, anything. Let me know that you need help and we'll figure something out. That includes if you just need help with your reading or what you're supposed to do, or you just are spending too much time on this work and you're not sure why, I'm happy to Zoom you guys or conference call or email, do something to get that information to y'all. So I miss you all. Let me know what you need and we'll get through this. Also, one last PS. I do want to do read aloud if you're interested. It feels kind of weird for me, but I am going to be doing a read aloud every single day that I'll post. I'm thinking of using Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. Just that I think we can get through in the time that we have in the next few weeks. And I'm excited for it because there's also now a Netflix movie on it. So that's pretty cool. So you guys can watch the movie too. But I'm excited. I really like this book. I think it's beautiful. And yeah, so I'll give you that heads up. And so I'll be looking for a YouTube video on that. All right. That's all I've got for you all. Let me know how life is treating you. I hope you're not too stir crazy. Play as much as you can. It shouldn't be too much for you all to do all this, so you should have plenty of time to have fun and do some chores for your parents and do chores, help out around the house, clean things, help them out with stuff. That's what you need to be doing too. All right. See you all later. This isn't the last time we'll talk, and I can't wait to see you back in our classroom soon.